Okay, so I was having a thought mid Pilates, and I'm double dipping today, so I came out to the car to share my little thoughts. But essentially, is if you're always in competition with everybody around you, then how are you ever going to progress? I guess that's basically the thought that I was thinking of. Because in order to say like improve or get better at something that you don't really know how to do, sometimes you have to kind of like break down a little bit or look dumb or do it incorrectly so that way you know what the incorrect way is. Like sometimes you have to do it wrong to know that's the wrong way to do it. I don't know. It's kind of intriguing, but it's like if you're afraid to fail or you're afraid for people to see you, have a day off. Like if you're normally the one whose leg is up the highest, but you want to focus more on your form instead of getting your leg up in the highest position. So you chose to, not go as high today. If somebody's preying on your downfall, that's just weird of them, number one. And number two is if that's what you need, that's what you should do. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like also when it comes to the gym mentality, because like gym, if you're somebody who's really into fitness, a lot of the times it correlates to your life. Like it's something that you use to sometimes like hold yourself accountable and do all of those things. And essentially is it's like if you cannot slow down ever and kind of pay attention to your body, check in and do what you need to do, and it's always like I just have to go as hard as possible, be everybody and be some type of like standard. I don't know. It's just like why do you need to be that? Why can't you, have a rest day? Why can't you chill for a minute and, do a restorative workout instead of a high intensity workout? Why couldn't we go for a walk instead of a run? It just doing what works for you, even if it's not impressive. Like, even if you're impressed by yourself or you're not even impressed by yourself, you're just like, you know what, this is what I needed and I'm here. It's not that impressive, but it's what I need. You don't have to be impressive all the time. You don't have to be spectacular. You could just show up and exist. And honestly, people would be so glad that you just showed up and participated and are existing. Like people would love to spectate you, even if you're not impressive. But I need to go back to class because otherwise I'm going to be late for my second class, and that would be pretty fucked up, being that I'm sitting in the parking lot. So, anywho, bye.